And we're live.
A good thing about Save It Private Ryan is even though that movie took like a lot of sort of twists and turns, like it wasn't all just about one thing. It wasn't about this beach. It wasn't about a particular battle that they built up to. They were winding around and it all fit. They didn't do Inglourious Bastards where dude, this was an amazing super duper movie. And then there was like a movie theater burning thing.
Au revoir, Shoshana!
Yeah, and then we just lose the plot entirely.
And then for some reason, this woman is part of the movie now. Look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That's his worst movie. That's Tarantino's worst movie, Inglourious Bastards. I hate the Shoshana storyline. I wanted to watch a movie about, imagine this, the Inglourious Bastards. The titular Inglourious Bastards. Every scene
when he's going with the bat and he's like, oh, the bear Jew, and he's gonna fuck up. I'm like, man, this movie's gonna be awesome. And they should have had a little disclaimer that's like, this is the last time you'll see anyone doing this. Walk out of the theater. You're gonna in about 45 minutes there will be a cool scene in a tavern, and then leave. So go take a long shit now. Be back in 45 minutes.
The Bowie knife scene at the very end is a good payoff. But you're right. There's just a huge. It's extra content. They could have shortened that movie and made it better, which is something I don't usually say. But Save It Private Ryan, every second of that movie made it better.
Agreed, 100%. And then like the next in 2001, he has two more that are like a little different for him, right? He did AI.
Before that one, Cecil, you had something on Saving Private Ryan?
Oh, actually, I was just going to say, did any of you ever see the inspiration for Inglourious Bastards, 1978's The Inglourious Bastards?
No.
Never seen that one.
Never heard of it.
It is better? Well, it's yeah, it's better because I think I like Tarantino a lot, but I do agree with a lot of the things that you said that is Inglourious Bastards. It went on longer than it needed to, and there was a lot of unnecessary subplots and stuff. But The Inglourious Bastards is just a fantastic Enzo G. Castellari just war exploitation film with Fred Williamson and Bo Svensson. It's out on Blu-ray now. It is a really, really just cool movie that Tarantino like openly admitted that he kind of cribbed the name and then various ideas from that one and imported.
He draws from a lot of sources, and he often I mean that's his thing, and I'm perfectly fine with it because he almost always I feel like he's the guy who's like making a mixed drink and he's using Coca-Cola, and it's like, yeah, he didn't invent Coca-Cola. It's like, he made a nice fucking drink here. All right, are we gonna shit on him for using Coca-Cola? You wanted to make his own cola first. It's just like
right.
He takes Coca-Cola and some orange juice and some rum, and he creates his own fucking thing that's beautiful most of the time. Look at Django. He did a couple of films that are sort of like this reimagining of history with a bit of revenge, right? In Django, it was African Americans getting sort of their revenge against slave owners. That's the whole story, right? It's a slave getting his freedom, and then gunning down a whole plantation of racist slave owners. And Inglourious Bastards was almost the same thing. It's Jews getting revenge against Nazis. But then for some reason there's that whole subplot with Shoshana, and to be fair, that's still Jews getting revenge against Nazis. But God, when the A side is Brad Pitt and Eli Roth and whoever is playing Hugo Stiglitz, like all those guys, and then the B side is Shoshana, who is a fine actress, whatever her real name is, but
that's not why we're here.
That B side pales in comparison to the other thing. Like if they had just stuck with the Inglourious Bastards and given me show me the whole ambush, right, that leads up to the bear Jew cracking the German with the bat. Let me have a couple battle scenes. If you pay attention, we never get to see the Inglourious Bastards do anything.
No, they sold us an action movie in the previews. I remember seeing the previews and being like, oh, it's going to be like a World War II action movie. And it's, mostly dialogue, and not that the dialogue is necessarily bad, just that it's like, oh, well, this isn't at all what I bought a ticket for.
And those scenes with Winston Churchill and Mike Myers and what's whatever that guy's name, who's like the British spy who's coming in, and he holds up the wrong 3, at one point. That's a beautiful fucking scene. I love that. It's not that I'm like, come on, Brad Pitt's not on the screen. What the fuck? It's just that whenever Shoshana's on screen, except for that first part where when you've got the Jew hunter and that guy that looks just like you, having that whole conversation. Monsieur Lapidite, you have many. Your daughters are beautiful, Monsieur Lapidite.
You are harboring enemies of the state on the floorboards, are you not? Like,
Yes. You're hiding them under the floorboards.
he drinks that poor man's all of his delicious milk.
I love that. Like Christoph Waltz is
great. Yeah.
Anything he's in, like I was so sad that they couldn't get Christoph Waltz for The Hateful Eight. It's clear that role was written for him. The mustachioed guy with the hat, who's played by
Kurt Russell or something.
No. It doesn't matter. I can't think of his name right now. But in any case, it's clear that part was written for him. Christoph Waltz is fucking amazing, and I love him in everything he does. But yeah, I don't know. That movie was a big letdown. Kurt Russell was in it, but that's not the role that.
I thought you were talking about that guy.
He's one of the bad guys, like English Bob or English Mike or something like that. He's one of the gang. It doesn't matter.
Plays a bad guy really well.
Yeah.